Good morning, everyone. I am Professor Amit Jadhav. In today's lecture, we are going to see time picker and date picker controls in Android. In last lecture, we have seen radio button and checkbox control in Android Studio, how to use it, how to write its code, how to design it, and whatever the different uses of these controls. So in today's lecture, we are going to see the time picker control. Let's first see the time picker control. In Android, the time picker is a widget that is used for selecting time of the day in either AM or PM mode or 24 hours mode. So it is generally the control used to choose the time. We can set it in the form of AM, PM or in 24 mode. So for that, we select the mode. The display time consists of hours, minutes, and clock format. If we need to show this view as a dialog, then we have to use time picker dialog classes. So if we want to set the time, for that we have a time picker dialog. And if we want to see the time, then we have a time picker control. So here is the output of 24-hour mode time picker. This is AM PM mode. So the first is 24-hour mode. So here it only shows in a 24-hour format. The second one is the AM PM mode. Here it gives the hour, minute, and it's AM PM. And in third picture, we can set it analogically. So these are the three modes of time picker that used to set the time. So XML code for time picker is, as we know that in XML, the user defined controls are there. So the time picker is a user defined control in that we can set first its ID, and that is ID simple time picker. Then the default width and height we set, that is the wrap content. And here we set the mode, time picker mode, and that is the spinner. So whenever it is a spinner, at that time it will display like this one. And otherwise it display in analog format. So this is the timer control we can generate on our Android screen. The next point is method of time picker. First method is set current hour. So here it gives the hour in integer format. This method is used to set the current hours in a time picker. So for that, we have to create an object of time picker, and then we assign the r.id value to it. So for that, we first create an object, time picker. For example, we create the object is simple time picker, and we assign the value simple time picker is equal to find view by id r.id, and here we give an id of time picker. Here in this example, we mention it as a simple time picker. So we assign it to the object of time picker. After that, we want to set its current hour. So simple time picker dot set our current hour, and here we set the hour 5, right? And for API level 23, before API level 23, use this method, that is set current hour. And after the API level or from 23 to above, we use set hour method. So it depends on a level. I think we all are using the advanced version, that is 31, I think, API level. So here we use set hour method. So we can call that method by creating an object of time picker, that is simple time picker dot set hour, and here we specify whatever hour we want to set. So here we mention it 5. Second method is set current minute. It is also similar to use hour. To set the hour, we use set current hour method or set hour method. To set the current minute, we use set current minute method. It is used to set the current minute in a time picker. For that also we create an object and that value is assigned. It's similar like set current hour. So same, it's before API 23 we use set current minutes method, and in after that we use set minute method. So simple time picker dot set current minutes 35 and set minute 35 for the above 23 API. So here we can use to set the minute. Next is get current hour. It is used to get the hour time. So for that we create an object of time picker. Here we create an object time picker, simple time picker is equal to, we create an instance and assign the and initiate the time. Then here we create an object peak int hours is equal to simple time picker dot get current hour. So here using the object of time picker, we call the method get current hour, and that we store in a integer variable picker inter hours. Okay, and for before API level 23, we use get current hour method, and after API level 23, we use get hour method, and that value assigned to the variable hours, integer hours. So here we can use integer hours instead of picker. So I think the picker is mismatch here. We have to use integer hours. Integer hours is equal to simple time picker dot get current hour. Okay, for API before API 23 and after API 23 we use get hour method. Next is get current minute. This method is used to get the current minutes from a time picker. Same, we create an object of time picker and we call the method get current minute. It used to give current minutes from a time picker. Before API 23, we use get current minute method, and after API 23, we use get minute method. The next is set is 24-hour view. It is a Boolean data type function, and that gives the Boolean value. That means either true or false. If we set it true, then we find the time picker in a 24-hour format, or if it is false, then we find it AM PM mode. So this method is used to set the mode of time picker, either 24-hour mode or AM PM mode. In this method, we set the Boolean value either true or false. True value indicate 24-hour mode and false value indicate AM PM mode. That I already explained you. Then here is an example to set time picker in a 24-hour mode. So here we create an object time picker, simple time picker, and assign the resource ID value to it by using find view ID method. I.id simple time picker. Then simple time picker, this is object, and we call set is 24-hour view and true. Whenever we pass true value, it will display in a 24-hour mode, and if it is in false, then it shows AM PM mode. Then next method is 24-hour view. This method is used to check the current mode of the time picker. The method return true if 24-hour mode or false if AM PM mode. So here it is used to check whether the mode is 24-hour or the AM PM mode. So if it is returned true, that means the view of time picker is 24-hour. If it is false, then it is AM PM mode. So it is so here it is an example time picker. Here we create the object. So whenever we want to call the method, we have to first create its object. So first we create object time picker, simple time picker. Then initiate that object. And here we use the Boolean variable mode and call the is 24-hour view method. It returns true if it is 24-hour view, or return false if it is AM PM mode. Then next is set on time change listener. So this is method whenever we method call whenever we want to set the time. So this method is used to set callback that indicates the time has been adjusted by the user or on time change. So whenever we want to set the time, for example, if you want to set the hour, then minutes of our time picker control, that time we use set on time change method, change listener method. So here we can set the hour and minute. So its example is time. Here we first create an object and we call the method on time change listener. Okay, and in that on time change method is there. Here we get the hour of day and minute. So we can use that to set the value. Next point is attributes of time picker. So the attributes of time picker are, first one is the time picker mode, which we can set 24. Oh, sorry, we can set it spinner or formal, spinner or clock mode. So if it is spinner, then it will look like this only. We can set it as spinner, and if its value is clock, then it will look like this. So here we say set some basic attribute also. So here we create time picker control. Its ID is simple time picker. Its width and height we set for the rack content. Then we set its mode to spinner. Okay. So Android time picker mode is spinner. So it will display like this. If we set it clock, it will display like this. So here in output, you can see time picker mode is spinner. So it will look like this. If it is clock, then it look like this. Then background is used to set the background color. Here we set the color for the time picker is orange. Other attributes are same as it is, ID, width and height. Its mode is spinner, and the output look like this only. In orange color, spinner mode and AM PM form. Next, let's see an example of time picker. For that, we use the relative layout. In that, we use the time picker control. We set its default attribute, that is ID, width and height. We want it at the center position, so center horizontal true. From top, we require some distance, so margin top 15 dp. We set it background to the specific color. We use padding from all sides, so we set it 20 dp. Then time picker mode is spinner. We set its width and height. Then we use text view. So whatever the time that we set, that will display in a text view. For that, we use text view. We set its ID, height and width. We want it at the center position, so center horizontal true. We write the text in text view. Time is, and text color we set it. We set its text size and style is bold. Here we create close the relative layout. So this is the designing page that we have done in a .xml using a .xml file. Then this is the Java code. So here we defaultly input some libraries. After that, we create the private variables, text view time and time picker, simple time picker. Here we create an variable or an object. So yes, we create an object and we assign the value to it. For the time text view, it's a text view, and we use find view by ID and assign the ID to it. And same for we do for the time picker. After that, we set it at AM/PM mode. So simple time picker set is 24-hour view false. So we use AM/PM mode. After that, we call the set on time change listener method. Simple time picker dot set on time change listener. In that on time change method we call, and here we get the hour of day and minute. So that we display in a toast.make text get application context, comma, hour of the day, plus here we concat the string, plus minute, comma, and toast length is short. So we required where we want to display, here get application context and the text, whatever we display in a toast, that is the hour of day and minute, and length means how much time we want to display the toast, and it is the short time we want to display. So we here use toast dot length short, and we call the show method. Time is an object of text view dot set text. Here we get all the data we display in a toast as well as in a text view. So time is hour of day plus minute. Okay, so here we get the output in a toast as well as in a text view. So you can find it. Here we set the time 2 hours 2 minutes. So it will display in a toast as well as in a text view. So here we end with the time picker control. Let's see the next control. That is the date picker. So as we have seen that the time picker is used to set the is used to set the time. The date picker is used to set the date. In Android, the date picker is a widget to select the date. It allows to select the date by day, month, year in your custom UI. If we need to show this view as a dialog, we use date picker dialog class. So same like time picker. If you want to select the time, we use time picker. If you want to select the date, we use date picker. If you want to show the dialog box, we use for the time, we use time picker dialog. And for date, if you want to set the date, we use date picker dialog class. So here an XML code for the date picker. Date picker, we set the ID, then width and height, and its mode is a spinner. It's same like a time picker spinner. It also has some methods. First one is the set spinner shown. It's a Boolean value. So if it is true, it will show in a spinner mode. Okay, this method is used to set whether the spinner of the date picker in show or not. In this method, you have to set the Boolean value either true or false. True indicates the spinner is shown, and false value indicates spinner is not shown. The default value of the function is true. So this method is used to show the date picker in a spinner mode or in a simple mode. So if its value is true, it's accept the Boolean value. So if its value is true, then it will show the spinner. And if its value is false, then it show the simple calendar. So here we create the code to set the spinner mode. As usual, we create an object of date picker, simple date picker, and assign and initialize it with its attribute, simple date picker. And here, if it is spinner is true, then it will look like this. If its spinner is false, it looks like this one. So get day, next method is get day of month. Get day of month is used to get the month of the date picker. So this method is used to select the day of month from the date picker, and it has an integer value. So example, date picker, simple date picker is equal to find view by id, r.id, simple date picker, and integer day, simple date picker dot get of month, get day of month. So it will give the day by using get day of month method. Same for the get month. If you want to get the month of the date picker, we use get method, get month method. It is also same like a get day of month. It also return the integer value of month. So integer month is equal to simple date picker dot get month method. Same for the year, we use get year method. It will return the year of date picker. So date year, we create an object and initialize it. Date picker, simple date picker is equal to find view by id, r.id dot simple date picker. As I already explained you number of times, so I'm just read out here. And integer year is equal to simple date picker dot get year method. It will return the year of the date picker. Next is the get first day of the week. This method is used to get the first day of the week. This method return integer value. So for that, we also use the same code. Integer first day is equal to simple date picker dot get first day or week. It will returns the first day of the week in an integer format. For example, 0 for Sunday, 1 for Monday, like that. The next one is the next point is attribute of date picker. The first attribute is date picker mode. And I already explained you, if it is spinner, then it will show the spinner date picker. If we set simple, then it will show the simple date picker. So this attribute is set date picker in either spinner or calendar. So spinner mode or the calendar mode. We have seen, I think. So this is the spinner and this is the calendar. So for that, we use the date picker. ID and width height are same. And here we use the Android colon date picker mode is equal to spinner. So let's see. So other attributes are same, like width and height and ID, that are same as usual. Let's see an example. So in this example, date picker, we show the simple date picker and whatever date it said, that will show in a toast. So for that, we use only date picker control, and then XML code we use layout is a relative layout. So all the required attributes are set, like width and height and its position. Then we use date picker control. We set its ID, width and height. Also we set the background and its mode is the spinner mode. Then we create one button for it. We set its ID, width, height, and layout below the date picker. So after the date picker, the submit button show. Its position is center horizontal. So we set its value to, from the calendar, it has a distance 15 dp. We set its background. We set its text submit. We set its text color white. So it's hash FFF. We set it text size 20 sp and text style is bold. We import some libraries. After that, we create an object of date picker and button, that is simple date picker, and submit. So here first we create an object and initialize it. Same for the button. Submit is equal to button find view by id r.id.submit button. For date picker, simple date picker is equal to find view by id r.id simple date picker. Then we call the on click listener method of button by using an object of button submit dot set on click listener new view on click listener. On click method get call, and for that we use string day is equal to day. Here we concat some string over here. Day is equal to day is equal to simple date picker dot get day of month. First day, to access the day, we use get day of month method by using the date picker object simple date picker dot get day of month. So this get day of month will give us the day of the date picker that we have selected, and that assigned to the string day. Same for the month. String month is equal to month is equal to, we use get month method to call the month of the date picker simple date picker dot get month and assign it to the variable string variable month. Is here it increases by 1 because the month started from the 0. Then year, string year is equal to year and simple date picker dot get year method, and that we want to display in a toast. So toast make text. So first is where we want to display get application context comma day plus month plus year, and its length is long, so for long time it will display, so we can read it carefully and clearly, and we call the show method. So here is an output. So whenever we select any date, that will display in a toast. So here we end with the date picker. We have seen time picker and date picker, both the Android controls. So I think you understand all these things. These are very common for us because all the methods and attributes we learn here, and the simple example we have seen. So for that, you have, for exam point of view, you can read all the attributes and methods, and you can practice the example that we have given in this PDF file. So I think you understand all these things. Hope that you will understand all these things. If you have any doubt, you can contact me on my WhatsApp number. So here we end our session. Thank you for joining.